Okay, so I just wanted to show you a few other extensions that I forgot to mention in my last video. So that's just kind of a follow-up. Three additional extensions that you might want to consider. So on Amazon, there's two additional extensions that will provide also some useful information. One of them is Zally. And you need to set up an account. But if you search through the Google Chrome extensions, you can search for FBA calculator, and this one will come up as one of the options. You can set up a free account. They have a pro service as well that you could consider if you like, but the free service is actually still fairly useful. And what it does is this. Okay, so what would happen is on this product, when you load it, if the Zally extension is installed and you're logged into your Zally account, then this will load, which wouldn't normally be on the page. Now, you need to set up your ROI targets, your return on investment targets. Here, I put in 30, 50, 75% because for most products that I would be willing to sell on Amazon, I would want to have at least a 30% ROI, typically more like 50 to 75% or better if I can, just to leave myself plenty of wiggle room. You don't obviously have to take that same approach, but whatever your ROI targets are, you would put them in. And so what that means is on this product, the sale price is $13.99. So what that means is if you would like to receive a 30% return on investment after your product cost and Amazon FBA expenses, then you would need to be able to purchase the product for $647 or less. If you want a 50% ROI, then you need to purchase it for $564 or less. And if you want 75%, you need to purchase it for $486 or less. It also shows you for merchant fulfilled. I don't really pay any attention to that because I don't care. So here it would indicate, you can put in your buy price. So let's say what you can buy this for. Let's say it's $3. Then once you enter that, it will tell you how much profit you're getting out of this and what your return on investment would be. You can also hover up here and it'll show you your exact Amazon fees, your FBA fees. So the referral fee, it shows your pick and pack fee, your storage fee. So that's important, but it is figured into this. Okay. So like if you hover over this, you can see the details, your sale price minus your buy price, your Amazon fees, inbound shipping costs, and sales tax, all of that included in your cost then leaves you with a net profit of $561, which is 187% ROI. Okay, and then up here, you could click on this to get the details of the product. It will give you the high-level sales rank right here, which is fairly convenient since that way you don't have to scroll down the page to find it. Also, you can get stock stats. So up here, if you click on stock stats, what that will do is it will take you to a page where it shows the sellers of this product and how much stock they have right now. So if you're a retail arbitrage seller, it's kind of nice to know how much stock people have and what price they're selling at. So if I want to sell at $13.99, it's important for me to know that there's two other sellers in here who are selling for the same price who have 17 units of stock. Okay. That means they have to sell through that in order for me to be able to sell mine, unless I sell it for the same price that they do, in which case then I'm going to be rotating into the buy box. You can also see their seller ratings over here. It would appear that this guy maybe doesn't have any feedback yet or ratings, but useful information, right? So this is a fairly useful extension that you might want to consider adding to your arsenal. Okay. It sometimes will indicate number of sales per month, but it doesn't always. And understand that the information that it lists here for sales is an estimate. It's an estimate no matter who or what extension or program you're using to estimate those numbers. They're going to be estimates. because Amazon doesn't publish that information necessarily. Okay. But another extension that you can use, which also provides some useful information, and you can decide which one you want to use, or you can even install both of them. Although the more extensions you install, the more memory your browser uses. But is this one here. It's another FBA calculator for Amazon. This one doesn't load anything automatically on your page. So right now, all I have the Zally information. Then I have my Keepa information down here, which loads. But if you click on this when you're on an actual product page, then it will give you the information about it. And of course, obviously the product price, it will tell you the product weight and dimensions, when it was first available on Amazon, which can be a useful piece of information. It tells you what your monthly storage costs are, your pick and pack fees, your referral fee, and it gives you estimated monthly sales. Okay. And again, this is an estimate, but I have checked it against some products that I actually know what the sales through rate is for them, and it's been fairly accurate. Take that for what it is. In my opinion, it actually might estimate just a hair on the low side, which is good. So if you use this estimate as your actual estimate for monthly sales, the chances are pretty good that you won't be overestimating the number of sales per month. So it says what your total FBA fees are, your margin impact, and it would give your ROI if you put in a product cost. So let's say, again, like we did before, $3 for product cost. Now it will give me my ROI, and it would give me my estimated monthly profit if I sell that many per month. Now, of course, I would potentially be splitting that with other people if I'm selling on there with multiple sellers. But you can see it sells a lot of items per month, a lot of units. So again, they have a pro system as well, which you can upgrade to. But again, this provides quite a lot of information all by itself and can be pretty useful for online arbitrage. Maybe not as useful for retail arbitrage, because it would be hard to do this at the store because you just got a smartphone and this isn't on the smartphone, but very useful for online arbitrage. And so it could give you some good information very quickly. So I wanted to show you those. The other thing that I wanted to show you is another tool for trying to get additional discounts when you are doing online arbitrage, and that is Honey. Honey basically attempts to enter all of the discount codes that it knows exist for that company at any given moment, and see which one gives you the greatest discount on your order. So let's go back to our toys. Okay. In here, we'll check. We'll activate that later. Let's go to our checkout. And apparently, in order for me to check out, I'm going to have to enter my stuff here. And this is LastPass at work. Oh, didn't work. Okay, so you're not going to let me in. Okay, well, let's try Walmart. I'll activate that later. Let's add a product to our cart so we've got something in there. I just want to show you. so we're on a roll here, aren't we? Okay. Just trying to show you how this extension works, and I got to find a website that's working for me right now. I really don't know why it's giving me trouble. But I need to put something in my cart. So let's buy a stroller. Okay, super. We'll buy this one. Add to cart. Okay. View cart and check out. Okay, so now when I load my cart and I go to check out, Honey pops up over here, and it says there are 20 potential coupon codes that could be used for this purchase. Now, maybe none of them will apply to this purchase, but Honey is going to automatically try them and see. So you click on Save Money, and it's going to test these codes. And you can see over here right now my total is $30. And what we're going to see is whether any of these codes will get me a better price than $30. In this case, it currently says this store does not have any working codes, so you wouldn't use it. You could, however, use your Ebates and activate your 1% on that. Okay, but the point is, there are times when Honey does have a usable code, and it's a whole lot easier to let Honey rotate through the available codes that it has in its database than to have to try and do it manually and go looking for them. Okay, so I would install Honey as one of your extensions if you're going to be doing online arbitrage, because there's no reason not to try and save that additional money off of your purchase, because it only takes a few extra seconds to click that button and see if it can find any additional discounts for you. So just thought I would give you a little rundown on those three extensions that I missed on the first time around. Hopefully those prove useful to you. And again, be sure to comment or a question below and let somebody know if this information was useful to you and you think it might be useful to them. So thanks a bunch. Have a great day.